All right, at a time when the e-commerce rage is determining the way we consume lifestyle products, what better than a platform that allows you to choose the best and pay the least? Well, MySmartPrice.com does just that. A price comparison engine by MySmartPrice puts together the best deals and offers from major e-commerce stores in India. To discuss the model of the site and the scope it has, I'm being joined by Sulakshan Kumar, co-founder and CEO of MySmartPrice.com. Sulakshan, thanks for taking the time out today. It's an interesting time because, you know, every time when we talk about an e-commerce platform and the kind of convenience it really offers for customers to actually browse across various platforms, it makes it very easy to compare products. Tell me as to where does MySmartPrice really play its role, and how does that benefit to a lot of consumers?
See, if you see the current Indian scenario, so there are multiple options for the users. So even though we have the large players like Flipkart, Amazon, Snapdeal, Paytm, Shopclues, etc., there are many other stores, right? So when in this context, when a user has to buy something, right, more often than not, it's our natural behavior to go to multiple sites. Check for the product information, and most importantly, check for the product price and other things like delivery options or whether any discount or anything is available, and then make that decision. Now, putting all of this into context, it's difficult for the user to kind of figure out the same product across tens of stores and find the actual best price and kind of the product that he wants. So that's where we come in, and we kind of ease or kind of solve that this problem for the user. So essentially, if I would say we answer two questions for our users. First is what to buy, and the second is where to buy.
All right. So take us through the business model, Sulakshan, as to how do you what the revenue stream really is out here. How do you start? How does the company really make money?
Yeah. So I would begin. So we started almost like 4.5 years back. And now we kind of work with 50 plus online stores and more than 2,000 offline stores. We list every single possible category that is out there on our platform. Now when a user comes to our platform, he essentially user is trying to decide what product he has to buy. So let us say he has to buy a laptop or a TV or a shoe. He tries to search across, because we get information from across all the stores, he is able to see and kind of find the right product for him, and then get the prices from various stores that are there. And once the user goes from MySmartPrice to, let us say, Flipkart or any other store and makes a purchase over there, so we get a percentage commission out of it. So our business model is essentially we are essentially a kind of marketing or a lead generation channel for commerce in India. We direct users to the stores, and once they make a purchase, so we get a percentage commission out of it. Some stats, so we are now kind of getting almost like 10 million unique users on our platform month on month, and companies making somewhere around $4 million a year.
All right. Sulakshan, the other interesting bit out here is what are your plans going forward? How do you see the company over the next couple of years? And I believe you just managed to raise some money as well. So tell us as to what your plans are.
Yeah. So essentially, we have a single vision. How we can make shopping smarter for our users. Right, so that's what we believe in. So we believe that even after e-commerce is there, still a lot of things can be done which makes shopping smarter for people and help people using technology take better shopping decisions. So that's what the vision is. Over next couple of years, we want to be the kind of largest lead generator in India. Apart from just listing the online stores, we also want to list all the major or popular offline stores on our platform, and give the true picture to the user. When a user wants to buy something, he can see the entire inventory, not only just online but in the offline stores, and then make a decision accordingly. So if a user wants to buy, see and touch and feel the product before buying, so he can go and find which store kind of is nearby where he can do that and buy accordingly. So that's the broad idea. Right now we are doing somewhere around $130 million of GMV, and we kind of aspire to hit $1 billion GMV in next 24 months.
Now, Sulakshan, the interesting part out here is when we talk about the challenges itself, because this is something which consumers would always like, which consumers would always try and get a good bargain on something that they're looking to buy as well. In your journey so far, what have been some of the learnings? What have been some of the challenges that you've come across?
See, learnings as in, I mean, India is a country, many times people feel, okay, we put some solution out there for the user and it works. I mean, it doesn't work, right? So people, even though people are price conscious, but I mean, Indian mentality is not that they want to buy cheap. Indian mentality is that they want to buy value for money, right? So that is one of the biggest challenges, I mean, for us, that how can we create that? How can we, I mean, educate our user base to understand the value for money for a particular product rather than just the price? And that's what we are also seeing. I mean, when we started, we saw that only, we thought that, I mean, almost everybody will buy from the cheapest store out there. So that's not the case. People, I mean, think about multiple options, delivery times, what are they getting, the service, the trust, most of the things. And I mean, only 1/3 of our users are actually buying from the cheapest store, right? So even